What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, we got a little bit of a throwaway topic while we're waiting for more stuff to actually get activated over the next few weeks for Fortnite, because as you guys got to keep in mind, we won't be having another update for around 20 more days, and we're already kind of running out of content, so I wanted to talk about a upcoming service NPCs will be selling very, very soon. This is something that will be activated around July 19th when we get the Parts of the Caribbean event going on the whole entire island, you know, with the event pass and everything else, but one of the things that have been leaked and kind of rumored to be returning and even teased by Epic Games themselves already are returning items that we've seen in the past, such as the buried treasure map, which would allow you to find just buried treasures in a random spot that would be unique to that specific map you have held. You would have other stuff returning as well, such as the pirate cannons, which you could launch yourself or your friends out of, and all of that type of stuff. But one of the things that I've seen a lot of people excited to see returning is the flintlock pistol. It's something that we haven't really seen too much recently as far as I can recall. I mean, the most vivid memory I have of it in like recent times anyways would have to be when we had the laser beam live event, or you know, the mini like cup or whatever else I believe it was, where we had the flint knock or yeet knock pistol, whatever you wanted to call it. And there is a chance that we had seen it in the past in places like Fortnite OG, however, I'm not for sure about that one off the top of my head. However, that is one of the upcoming weapons that is set to be unvaulted during the Pirates of the Caribbean collaboration, and you might be wondering, other than floor loot, where can you actually obtain this? And believe it or not, Epic Games themselves has actually leaked this one, so I want to go ahead in-game and see if we can go ahead and obtain it right now, or if it's something that will be obtainable later down the line. But if we go over here to our NPC character collection book and we click on the different NPCs, you can see down here at the bottom it tells you the type of services they have, such as Scout Specialist, Harbinger SMG, Heavy Impact Sniper Rifle, all that type of stuff. However, if we click on specific NPCs like Bright Raider, you can see right here that a flintlock pistol is set to be sold for 100 gold bars. It's not only Bright Raider, however, because we also have Chiara right here who sells it, we have Rust as well who's selling it, and I do believe right here, yep, another NPC that sells it right there, all for 100 bars, and it is something that is set to be upcoming. So if we talk to an NPC like you, can we get it yet? No, we actually can't. Now I'm curious about something. Wait, so let's see what services. Boom Bolt, Repair Torch, Remote Explosives, and then of course the Flint Knock. So if we go over here, Boom Bolt, Repair Torch, Remote Explosives, and the Flint Knock should be in that 4th spot, but it isn't there as of right now, which means that even though you can see, and even though Epic Games is technically leaking an upcoming NPC selling service, it is something that will be enabled on the 19th, and it is something that we will be able to actually kind of get excited for and use once they end up enabling all that with a hotfix. But that isn't the only NPC service that Epic Games has upcoming that is going to be a little bit different than normal, because as you guys know, there is the All Sweat Summer event that is set to happen sometime in the future. Don't ask me in the comments, FireMonkey, when is the actual release date for it? Because I'm going to be honest here, guys, I got no clue. I want it to, but I got no clue, guys, please. But it is something that is going to be bringing back the No Sweat Insurance NPC known as the Underwriter. Won't be returning as a skin or anything else. It will just kind of be returning as an NPC, but this NPC will actually have a brand new service called the Random Weapon Mod Application Service. And basically how that works is you go up to the NPC, you go ahead and you actually talk to him, and you can spend a few bars, probably around 100 to 150, maybe 300, depending on what all it does, and he will randomly apply random weapon mods to your currently equipped weapon, meaning you could get a really nice combination. You could have all 4 of your mods kitted out, you know, you could have the scope you wanted, you could have the barrel and everything else you wanted, or it could end up giving you a pretty bad combination. I mean, imagine getting this type of scope on every single one of your weapons nonstop. And I get it, you know, maybe some people like thermal scope, but I am a thermal scope hater. It just feels like it adds way too much recoil to guns, but that's a topic for a different time. But that is something you can kind of keep your eyes out for, so it is nice to see that they're going to be having this upcoming service they're going to be testing out on the NPC, allowing us to kind of have more RNG and more ways to spend our bars instead of just going to the mod bunkers or, you know, the loot island and everything else to mod our weapons there, and it could be pretty beneficial depending on how balanced it actually is, or how unbalanced it could be as well, right? Even if it's unbalanced, right? People could go ahead and use it for like YouTube challenges, being like they have to pick up the first weapon they get in a game, and they can only use the modifications that they randomly get given through this NPC during the summer event when it's active. But on top of that, we will be seeing some other NPC sells. All the Pirates of the Caribbean themed NPCs will sell things such as Apple consumables, but on top of that, they'll also be selling things such as a ship in a bottle, which is sold from one NPC. We have other things as well, such as shockwave grenades, you know, the whole entire treasure maps, and of course course, as we already mentioned, the Flintlock pistol. So once the Pirates of the Caribbean collaboration goes live on the 19th, we will be having a lot of stuff you can purchase from NPCs, old NPCs and new NPCs alike. And then whenever the summer event goes live, we even have a brand new service for you guys to go ahead and check out in game. So it's definitely going to be an interesting time for Fortnite once all this content eventually does come out. It just kind of sucks that at least right now they're slowly drip feeding it, and not really even slowly drip feeding, but they're just kind of holding on to that content, waiting to kind of just all drop it halfway through this update or whatever else, instead of just, you know, slowly giving it to us over time, right? Because even if they slowly did stuff over time, I thought that would at least give us more stuff to talk about instead of just being like, hey guys, this week you get a Magneto and some gauntlets, right? You know, get some quests, and you know, those are cool or whatever, but the gauntlets are also like the rarest thing in the game. It feels like I can only find them half the time when I'm purchasing it from Magneto himself, so it doesn't really even feel like anything has changed this week with the game. But maybe I'm just complaining to complain. You know, at the end of the day, they are still working on stuff, and they are on break right now, so I can't really be too harsh on them. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about this upcoming NPC service? What do you think about the Flintlock actually returning, and it being confirmable returning in-game right now with everyone's eyes, regardless of what platform you're on? And until next time, I'll catch you champs and champettes a little bit later with another YouTube video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and peace out.